Hi you guys, it's Kimberly from Kimberly Speaks, where I start the conversation and you keep it going. Today I want to start a conversation about failure. Ooh, not anybody's favorite topic, but I want to look at it a little differently than I normally do. And so let me tell you a little story. So if you're on my Facebook page, which is called the Kimberly Speaks Community, I posted there a while back that I had applied to be a TEDx speaker in Salem, Oregon. It's kind of on my bucket list of things to do to become a TEDx speaker. And I've been studying it, and I'm reading a book called Speak Like TED, and pretty excited about that idea. Yeah, it's just on my bucket list of fun things to do, but I'll speak anywhere I can get the chance because I love speaking and encouraging people. But I put it on my page on purpose that I had applied because I wanted to come to you to be able to share either my joy of being accepted or how I was handling rejection from not being accepted. And honestly, in the past, I don't handle that kind of rejection well. When I don't throw fits or anything, but I usually take it pretty personally, and I have a hard time, and I assume that I'm not cut out for the job, or and just all sorts of negative thoughts go through my head, and then maybe I'll just never want to be vulnerable like that again because it just felt too risky, and so I just shut the whole dream down. But I'm having a different reaction this time, and I thought it was kind of interesting, so I thought I'd definitely share it with you guys in a video instead of just saying, hey, didn't make it in TEDx, see you next year. I actually got the email, and again, what normally would have been kind of devastating ended up being peaceful. And what I heard kind of instantly that I call my God voice, kind of the still small voice that whispers in my ear, I heard, it's just not your time yet. And that is such an encouraging place to be because I love to learn. And so I'm already in that learning place. I'm already working with a coach. I'm already speaking at churches and at events, and got to lead a retreat, and I get to do all these amazing things. And it's just not my time yet to be able to be a TEDx speaker. So I'm really kind of actually encouraged by that. I just want to kind of propose that sometimes the no's that we hear are not really no's. I think sometimes we shut the door, or we assume a closed door is a closed door, and we just need to shut that dream down. Or like I said, you feel too vulnerable and exposed, and so you don't want to do that again. But I think to keep moving forward and reaching for your dreams, things aren't always going to come easily. Most of the time, you got to fight for your dreams, and you got to stick it out, and you got to keep working hard, and you got to keep learning, and you got to keep pursuing, and you got to keep being vulnerable, which is so hard. And but I think sometimes because of that, we just get scared, and we assume a shut door is a no or a never. And so I just want to encourage you today. I want you to think about this for a minute, in your dreams and where you're at with your dreams. Everybody's been put on this earth for a purpose, and everybody has dreams that they want to fulfill. And if those haven't been fulfilled, if you've had a lot of closed doors, if you've heard a lot of no's, sometimes we do need to, sometimes that is a no. Sometimes it's a not yet. And sometimes it will be, just not now. It's not your time yet. And so I just want to encourage you that there's hope, and we serve a God of hope, and we can be encouraged even when things don't look like they're going the way we want them to. So the conversation starter that I want to give you is, what's been a dream dasher for you in the past, and how can you maybe look at that differently in the future? And how do you discern a closed door that's a never, and a closed door that's a no, and a closed door that's a not yet? So I think those are three really important things that dream pursuers like you and I need to understand. We really need to know how to discern the difference between a never, a no, and a not yet. So that's what I want to leave you with. And I'm just okay with this, and I'm just shocked that I'm okay with this, to be honest. So someday, because I heard not yet, so I'm gonna assume someday I will be a TEDx speaker, and maybe someday I'll even be a TED speaker, TED talker. And until then, I'm gonna keep working on my craft. And in fact, I would love to come speak to your group. So if you have a group, a women's ministry, a club that you belong to, and you're looking for guest speakers, I would love to be invited to come and encourage the people of your group. And so I've got some of the things that I speak about on my website at KimberlySpeaks.com. Just look for the what does Kimberly talk about tab, and you can see some of the topics I've already spoken on, but I can also tailor my speaking to your group. My heart and soul is encouraging people to live beyond their fears and the little boxes that we put ourselves in, to break loose of those molds, and to really see ourselves in the larger picture and be able to really go after and pursue our goals. So whether the box is maybe I'm too fat and ugly to be able to do my dream, or maybe I'm not strong enough, or maybe I'm not smart enough, or maybe I'm not talented enough, or maybe good things just don't happen to me. No. And I've got a lot of personal experience behind me where I've had to fight my own battles to get over those issues. So I would love to come and share how I've battled those things back and been able to overcome. And I'd love to come help share how you can overcome the little boxes that you've put yourself in, or that your group might have put themselves in, and how to really live the life of your dreams and get past those things. All right, well, now you got some things to think about and an invitation to consider. And until then, I guess I'll see you later. Come find me on Facebook. Come find me on Instagram. Come find me on YouTube. Well, you're already here. Or email me, Kimberly with an I, at KimberlySpeaks.com, and say, hey, I'd love for you to come speak to our group. And we'll get a conversation started and see what you guys need. All right. I hope to see you soon at your church or your meeting or your group. Thanks, you guys. Bye-bye.